Hey guys, just wanted to do a behind the scenes look at Viridian gaming supplies and all the dice and stuff that we have for sale, and how we store it and all that kind of stuff. So, starting with just this is my photography workbench. As much as I have tried to find a professional photographer to do all our dice and stuff, I haven't been able to find that. So, this is what I set up. So it works. And then let's check out like racks and stuff. So we have a million racks of dice everywhere, and we're about to expand. So there's some mess everywhere as we clean up and get ready to add more of these racks. And it's also a little dark in here. So let me just punch on some lights. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, that one doesn't do anything. Okay, there you go. Now it's a little bit brighter, and you can see we've just bins and 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 bins of dice. It's like an insane amount. It fits in a small area, but when you really look, it's like just intense. And they're sorted by manufacturer, and then by sometimes by style and then die, or sometimes just by the SKU number. But you can see like any one of these bins has like 50 sets of dice, 20 sets of dice, 10 in there. Just like between 10 and like 100 sets in every single bin. A lot of them have like cool names. Brave Vial, Peach Smoothie. Originally we did that because, well, two reasons. One, we thought it was cool. It's good for, SEO, searchability. If somebody searches slime dice, ours might come up. And secondarily, a lot of the manufacturers don't have good names for dice, especially Chinese manufacturers. They might call one like this blue fluff or something. It could be anything. Like, actually, that's not a terrible name. That's a terrible example. But trust me, sometimes they're just like green dice. It's like, well, okay, we don't really want to call every dice that we have green dice or this one because it makes it hard to find and hard for people to remember. Sometimes it's useful to remember, oh yeah, that one I really liked, it's called Sunny Side Up, or it's called Draconic Script, and it's much easier to find again later. Let's see, so we have some gemstone dice here. We really need a better way of sorting those. We have some of these large D100s in now. Pretty cool. They're heavy though, and they're metal, so I'm always worried they're gonna like break a table. That's why I don't know. I'd recommend felt thing. We have overstock down here because what we found was as we were doing these bins, they weren't big enough. We started having volume problems, so then we had to upgrade to these bins, and sometimes even those bins are not big enough. So we have been evolving over time. We started with, in fact, I'm going to go to a super messy part of this room, which is where we have mailers and stuff all set out, and I believe, oh, it's not here anymore. All right, well, I had a thing that was kind of like these that I started with, and that is just not, sorry about the mess and stuff. We're cleaning, we're getting better. It's hard keeping up. You can see some of our 3D printers in the back there. We used to do some boxes down here, but we've kind of discontinued those, and we're moving on to other things. But yeah, it's been an evolving process. We upgraded to these, and we went to the wide bins, and now we're likely to go to even a newer thing after that, as we continue to scale, which sucks because we have all these old. Well, I think we'll still use them. We'll just use them for less popular sets. Like these small bins just aren't enough for most of our sets anymore. Then we have our computer here, and I'm thinking about doing like more monitors. Oh, you can see me. Hi. We're thinking about doing more monitors around so that you could like be filling an order and coming over here and grabbing dice, and then there's a monitor here that says, hey, what order you're looking at. So you can be like, oh wait, was it Inferno or was it Gilded Roses? It was Inferno. Oh, there it is. Yeah, up on the screen. So that's what I'm thinking we're gonna do. Cool. We're about to add shelving all back there. It's going to be for our Chessex and Q Workshop, which we're adding like next week. So that'll be cool. That'll bring us up to, 900 sets, something like that. It's some insane amount. But yeah, cool. Just wanted to show people who might be interested a little bit of what it looks like in our fulfillment area. And this computer, this is where we would Oh, see, I was finishing up, and now I'm like, well, okay. So we print out orders here. It's a very small operation. We have some backup printers and backup computers in case anything goes wrong. Because the last thing you need is to come in and to fill orders, and like the computer's not working or something. That happens sometimes. It's really not fun. Okay, cool. Well, hopefully, by the time I do another one of these, we'll have racks all along the thing. Maybe we'll have better lighting. These were, I made it work, but it's not not ideal lighting. But it works, and that's the whole thing. You start with what works, and then as you need to, you upgrade and try to make things better. You go to larger bins, you get to better lights, you get better camera for photography, all that stuff. Cool. Thanks. Bye.